This afternoon, there's been a great sense of community spirit amongst the people of St Mary's Island in particular.
Yep, and our next guest is Andrew Mackness, chairman of the Chatham Maritime Trust, which is hosting the area's first ever food and drink festival later this month. Andrew, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Tell us, first of all, a little bit about the Chatham Maritime Trust.
Well, Chatham Maritime Trust was formed in 1997 to manage a 350-acre estate, and that's our prime reason for existence. And we look to maintain the standards, the public spaces, the flood defences, and also we do support charitable aims within the estate.
And, just what are the boundaries of the estate?
The boundaries of the estate, we go up to the commercial port, Chatham Waters, and then adjacent to the historic dockyard. And we, very importantly, on the estate, we've got a mixture of about 2,000 homes. We've got the universities, we've got the police station, we have all the commercial buildings, a shopping centre. So it's a real vibrant place to be, an exciting place.
And very diverse.
Very diverse, and I think what was set out after the closure of the dockyard, very sadly, it needed real reinvigoration, and it's been a very exciting project to see all this come together. Huge investment, £1 billion, £200 million of government money, 800 million of private sector money into this area over the last 20 years, and it's fantastic to see, very exciting.
And I guess the food and drink, the first ever food and drink festival, is just a small part, but a relevant part of that.
Absolutely. The food and drink festival is something we're very keen to run, and we run it on an annual basis. This year it's been built on the back of the visit of the little ships, the Dunkirk ships, so we'll have a huge fleet there, and we will have other activities. We've got food, produce, drink from across Kent. We've got the various races in the other basin. Rotary Club are doing some fundraising here with the dragon boat, so exciting, and most importantly it's free, so we want to see families and everybody here.
That's a good cue as well to get the Dunkirk little ships up here, because they've been to Dover and Ramsgate in the past. Is it the first time for Chatham?
No, it's not the first time for Chatham. I understand they were here, I'm not sure the exact time, probably about 10 years ago. Kelly Tolhurst, who's one of my colleagues whose family have one of the Dunkirk little ships, has been very supportive of getting them into Chatham Marina, and it's going to be a start of something tremendous for the years to come.
Yeah.
So the Food and Drink Festival is from the 24th until the 26th of May, isn't it?
That's correct. It's over the Whitsun bank holiday weekend, so Friday through to the Monday inclusive. It will be from about 10 in the morning till 6 at the end of the day. Whole mixture of music, food, just there for everybody to come along and have a great time and appreciate what's happened in the last 20 years, the last 30 years, I should say, since the closure of the dockyard.
We were hearing a report on Radio Kent this morning that was basically saying that actually, with the benefit of hindsight, the closure of the dockyard was the best thing that economically happened to the Medway towns. What do you think about that?
I think it would be harsh to say it's the best thing that ever happened to the dockyard, because it went through a period, to the area, it went through a period of probably 5 or 6 years of shock. Since then, we can clearly see we've got 3 universities, we've got 10,000 students, and that's growing. We've got businesses that were never here before, we've got housing that was never here, leisure. So out of what was a disastrous situation, I think has been built a sense of a new community, a new direction.
And is there a sense of community here?
Absolutely. Some of the St Mary's Island Residents Association, their chairman will often say that, quote, this is the independent Republic of St Mary's Island, and when you see the bridge that to our right-hand side and you drive over that, you need your passport if you're not from there to get over into it.
Yeah, it reminded me of Passport to Pimlico, the old black and white film. Yes. Do you remember that? It was really good. Well, so basically, finally, Andrew, to sum it up, looking good for this area of the Medway towns.
Absolutely wonderful, key to the Medway towns. The river is part of our heritage. Earlier you were talking to Bob and Jane Ludlow from Swanning About, that we want to open up the river. We've invested, we've got piers, there's other piers, other exciting developments coming along, and it's really bringing the river back to life and all the maritime heritage, which is tremendous.
Andrew, thanks very much for joining us this afternoon. That's Andrew Mackness, chairman of the Chatham Maritime Trust.
2:28 at BBC Radio Kent.